I'm a first timer and wanted to say I love you and thank you. And Abraham, I love all of you. And I'm so grateful for your teachings and for the incredible energy I feel and positivity I feel when I use them.
Yeah.
When I'm in the vortex.
When you come into the whole of who you are.
Yes.
When you come into the whole of who you are.
Yes. Those teachings and those feelings brought me almost everything I've ever asked for in life. If you look at what I wrote down a few years ago when I started the teachings, almost everything is there. Suddenly, I'm living in Spain with the most amazing girl I ever imagined, and all of that just happened. It just manifested in this extraordinary, literally an explosion of energy.
Say it slightly different. And I allowed all of that through my understanding of the way the laws of the universe work. I tended to my vibration, kept my eyes open, and witnessed right before my eyes the receiving of what was formerly an idea in my vortex.
Exactly.
Yeah. And there are no limits for me.
Even more beautiful than seeing it is feeling it.
Yes,
the feelings that come up when I'm receiving are
well, you
extraordinary.
See, when you come into resonance with your source, you feel what your source feels. You're seeing with your human eyes, but you're feeling with the whole of who you are. Yeah.
Rather than ask a question about something negative, I want to play with the idea of my experience.
Well, that's good, because if you ask about something negative, then it amplifies that, and that gathers more momentum. So
right.
When you talk about what you want, that gathers momentum. It's a more productive use of time, isn't it?
Yes. So what I want is for the relationship to be amazing. Ever since I was a kid, I've had this dream, this passion to have the most amazing relationship. And
talking about a personal relationship?
Yes.
With another person?
With another person, with my girlfriend. And,
yes.
In the future, I wanted to have that amazing one-on-one relationship with my wife that would be forever. And
the thing that trips you up about that, we talked about this some yesterday and not as much today. And of course, there's no reason that cannot be. We're not trying to discourage you from desiring that. We just want to point out that all of your power is right now. And that when you get too far down the road about something, you see, where your power, hear this, where your power comes from, what your power is, the evidence of your power happening in the moment is the resonance that you feel with your source. When you hook up with your inner being and in that alignment you focus, that is power. And that convergence is all happening in your now. If you get too far down the road about it, then you lose that power, because the source within you is so now focused. We came across this word earlier today, and we want to go back to it so that you can feel the wholeness of it and the power of it and feel the feeling of it, the emotion behind it. And that word is convergence. The convergence. And so we often say to you, tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Tuned in, tapped in, turned on. That is convergence. That's convergence with your power. And that convergence happens now. It happens now. You don't have the ability to converge yesterday. And you really don't have the ability to converge tomorrow. You only have the ability to converge now, which means find resonance with a subject with your inner being. Think about it the way your inner being thinks about it. And what you're going to notice is that your inner being is not very interested in looking into the past, in dissecting the past, because when humans do that, they're almost always looking for justification about something, and so you lose your connection with your inner being right away. Your inner being doesn't look forward. Now hear this. Oh. We are so eager to say this to you. We can hardly wait to say it. It's going to take a slight preface so that you'll understand it fully. But when we say to you, what you've been doing is you've been sifting through the contrast of life and throwing your rockets of desire into your vortex, and your vortex becomes a now reality in which your inner being stands. Your inner being stands in now. But that now that your inner being stands in feels to you like future, because you don't want to call it now until it manifests. Ooh, you get where we're going, don't you? So your inner being is not looking back. Your inner being doesn't really even want to look back as far as what you call now. Your inner being is standing in the now of the vibrational reality and calling you to it. And when you go, then you feel that resonance. You feel confidence, you feel security, you feel love, you feel passion. But if you're standing in an insecure now, trying to see your future, your insecure now won't let you see your future. Can you feel what we're talking about here? So an understanding of where your inner being is. So where is your inner being? Your inner being is consciousness. Your inner being is focused consciousness. And what is the subject that your inner being is focused consciousness upon? Your vortex. And what does your vortex feel like to you? Your future. But what is it really? Your now. It's your now. All of your power is in the now. So as you find ways to think about things like your inner being thinks about things, then you are in perfect receiving mode to where your inner being is. And then and only then can your now become your manifested now. You hear that? Because we are loud. That is the most leading edge conversation that we've ever had about turning thoughts to things. And it also explains convergence in a way that is significant. And it also explains why sometimes when you think into your future, you get feeling all insecure because you're not seeing your vortex as your inner being sees it, as an already done deal. As you stand in your now without something that you want, and then you try to improve your future from that position, you can't get there because you're on a different vibrational wavelength. That was a really deep understanding. Really a deep understanding.
Hi.
We are. Now what? No time for pleasantries. Let's get with this.
All right, so I am now ready for receive in a shorter time. Okay, all right.
It's all right. It's all right. You can't get this wrong, but we are going to play with you because shorter time focused right on what's not happening. So you already got a big wobble going. And if we proceed from a big wobble, we're going to get a really big wobble going here. And there's no satisfaction in that. Why put us all through that?
Oh, okay, fine. So, this is how I feel. How does it feel to have $36,000? I'm just so excited.
Are you in need of $36,000?
No, I'm not.
You're creating it from nowhere? Then
Out
why,
of the nothing, out of the nowhere.
So why a paltry $36,000?
August.
When you are completely unlimited.
Oh.
Completely unlimited. I believe in this expansive universe. I believe that if this time-space reality can inspire it, it can deliver it. I have big dreams. There is so much that I am eager about experiencing. Prosperity follows the heels of alignment, and I'm discovering alignment. What has happened in my past has no relevance to what's happening in my future, because my current vibration is everything. I'm current in my offering. My vibrational offering is current. I've been riding the wave of this alignment for a few days now, and I can feel the shifting within my being. I can feel this clear path between myself and my desire, and I'm happy that my desire will continue to expand. I'm wise enough not to throw desire out too far beyond the boundaries of my accepting and believing, but I am eager about that desire expanding and proving its relevance to me again and again and again. I accept my worthy nature, and I do not accept that what has been in defiance of my worthiness. I believe that my worthiness has always been a factor within me that I have not perceived fully. Now I am perceiving it fully, And now that I have that factor of worthiness and self-respect and expectation of well-being powerfully within myself, now I know that the universe is going to allow me to perceive even more. I get it that creating this money is more about me perceiving the path to it. And I get it that my perception of this path is about me soothing myself along that trail. Not about me hyping myself up to it. It's not about the words that I say. It's about this steady sureness of well-being that I feel within myself. I know that I am good. I know that law of attraction is real. I know that the universe is abundant. I know that it is expanding for me. I've felt this for a very long time. When I was born into this time-space reality, I could feel the prosperity trajectory that was mine. It has seemed off to me any moment that I was not upon it. And I'm delighted to be back on this track. I expect well-being to show itself to me, not all at once, in an incremental, steady, evolving, unfolding, natural, perfect state. I embrace and accept whatever ways the universe wants to flood this abundance to me. And I fully anticipate it to come on the heels of ideas that are flowing to me from this state of knowing the well-being and the perfection and the worthiness of that which is me. I say to the universe, here I am, bring it on.
Yes. Thank you.